as he takes off first, followed by Dustin and Jared Tebow. So we haven't talked much about Tebow, but he has hung around here in the top 20 a couple of different times now.
Is he?
He went 17 in round 1, I believe, and 13 in round 2.
Ah. Yeah, so 14th after 2 rounds, and that's still close enough. I mean, a 13 doesn't sound great, but with 3 of the 5 rounds counting, if he's got a 13, an 8, and like a 5, he probably starts 4th. Like these, 3 out of 5 rounds races, especially when the track is this wild, the points are going to be huge.
Yeah, big swings can happen with guys having rough laps that they've just kind of given, or rough runs they've kind of given up on, or start pushing a little too hard and make it even worse.
Oh, boy.
You see Tebow go over, getting a little bit of a factory roll as well.
You see how long the car rolled on its front wheels?
So Dustin Evans, though, now Daniel Kobovic leading him around, as Evans has a rough 33-second lap on his second.
And Maximum Matsukura up into the mix. Kobovic, Sturdy, and Matsukura top 3.
Working with Jared Tebow right now back into those double sections. Jared currently running in the 4th position in this one. Top 6 drivers are better than TQ.
Got a Savox instant replay here of Tebow's mistake. And he came up, jumped the first double a little bit long, out of shape out of the second one. He's kind of
wheel walked it a little bit.
Stoppied on the non-braking front tires.
And here is the Norwegian, Daniel Kobovic now. Goes to that single line and down the straightaway. And right there, he goes 27.5, his best lap of his run, but Tebow goes 27.4, best of his. And Tebow actually now to the top spot and on TQ pace.
Ooh.
For Jared Tebow here in Heat 11 on 11.506.
Yeah, see, you get a 17, a 13, and a 0. And then you got
now we got a ball game.
Yeah.
And Kobovic is going to roll it over and go into the pipe. So he's going to slow down just a bit more here. And Lee Martin will climb back to the 2.
Kobovic, I believe. Actually, I don't recall if he competed in Japan 2 years ago. He might have. But did pretty well at the Euros this year.
As we work back to Jared Tebow now.
Expect to see Kobovic get stronger as he ages and matures. And this man right here knows what it takes to win world championships. He's got 1 in each class so far.
Now on a 5.03 pace, so only Jared and Lee on TQ pace. And then it's a big gap back to Josh Payne, who runs in 3rd, but is sitting 7th overall for the qualifying position right now.
I got to talk to Jared about that white antenna tube to pick up here with Lee Martin, a former runner-up in the 2-wheel class. Looks like he's running a pretty clear wing himself. Heading toward the triple jump, and let's see what he does in the rhythm section here. I'm guessing 4 doubles.
Goes out wide as we've been seeing to set him up for those last 2.
Oh,
beautiful run
it.
For Martin. 26.6 fast lap of the race there to finish that off on that beautiful
trip through the rhythm section. He's now just 1.2 seconds behind race leader Jared Tebow. Both drivers on pace to go faster than Segura.
Lee, little wing high there. Able to drive it out. Going back into there. Another good run through that section.
And looked like he was a little bit wider on the that 3rd double jump than he was the previous lap. And I was wondering if he was going to be out of shape there, but he still brought it back in.
Back-to-back 26-second laps for Lee Martin there. And has the gap down to 0.03 of a second between him and Tebow. So Lee going to try and take another TQ here heading into 12. If he can work back through some issues here and he shuts it down.
Yep. Oh, a little out of shape coming onto the straightaway. So we've got Martin on
the
one
left
side
and Jared Tebow on the right. So here it is, battle for the TQ with 10 seconds to go with 1 heat left. 1 second separate these 2 drivers. Lee Martin on the left once again and Jared Tebow on the right with the white antenna tube.
And Martin in traffic. Tebow's got a couple of turns ahead of him without cars He can maybe try to push up and catch up to that group. I don't know that Jared would see Martin ahead of him. Jared did have to back out of the throttle there and roll his way out of the four
a 27.2 for Lee Martin and a 28.8 for Jared Tebow. So Lee Martin will slide up into the TQ position on a 5.04 with a 5 to a 5.04 with an 8 out of Jared Tebow. So that last lap right there, that little brake check you discussed, costing Tebow a shot to carry a TQ into Heat 12 here.
Yep.